Hi there, folks, and welcome to another Workspace Wednesday right here on Lean Strategies International LLC. Have you ever been presenting a spreadsheet to your boss, to your manager, to a friend, or maybe even to the entire world on YouTube, and some of the spelling in your spreadsheet was wrong? In this lecture, we're going to learn about the spell check feature inside of Google Sheets. So stay tuned. Welcome back, folks. This week we're going to look at the spell check feature inside of Google Sheets. So you see a few sentences right here in this sheet that we're looking at, and we can see them in column A, and there's just 4 of them. And we've got a few words that are spelled wrong. Now, of course, you can go through and you can read and you can probably pick out some of the words that are spelled wrong, which it's important to look over your spelling as you're doing it. But if you don't catch it, another great feature that Google Sheets has is up here in your tools dropdown. You can go to the spelling, and then over here we click on spell check, and you'll see this nice little column or a nice little drop down show up right here. And what it does is it finds all the words in your Google Sheet that are spelled incorrectly. So you see the first one we got is orange. Looks like we were missing an A right there. And so we're going to go ahead and change that. Next one we got is planning. We'll look that over real quick, make sure that it's correct in there. We'll go ahead and change that. And then there's no more spelling suggestions. So you can see it fixes all of the spelling errors, but it won't necessarily give you grammatical errors like periods, question marks, missing commas, and so forth. So you guys still got to be pretty careful with that kind of stuff. Now, one other thing that you should be aware of when you're using the spell check is once you've got everything correct, you're not going to be able to drop it down again, which in a lot of ways is a good thing, right? But if we back up a little bit and we just create another error and we look at it, we can see our drop down. So there's a few different options here. When you look at change, you can change all the words at once in this drop down. So you just hit the drop down and select that. Or you can choose to ignore the suggestion that they're giving you, or you can ignore them all just by hitting the drop down. Or another great feature is if there's kind of a really unique word, like in the world of continuous improvement, we have Kaizen, we have Gemba, all those types of words, Hoshin Kanri, you may choose to add something to your dictionary. And so you see in this case, we clicked on adding it, and so it added planning to the dictionary. Now, we don't necessarily want to keep that there because it was spelled wrong, so we can just go back to our personal dictionary. We can scroll right up here to planning, and we can go ahead and delete that and hit OK. So again, the tools drop down under the spelling section. You get the option for spell check and for the personal dictionary, and that should make 100% of your spelling perfect and correct, right? Well, we hope so. We'll see you next time right here on Lean Strategies International LLC.